Have you ever looked at social media and felt like everyone else has a perfect life, a flawless body, and endless confidence while you struggle with self-doubt? If so, you're not alone. Social media has become a double-edged sword. While it connects us and provides entertainment, it also creates unrealistic expectations that can deeply affect our self-esteem and body image. But how exactly does it impact us, and what can we do to protect our mental health while still enjoying the digital world? Let's dive deep into the hidden effects of social media on self-perception and discover ways to break free from its negative influence. Social media platforms are flooded with carefully curated images of people's best moments, perfectly edited selfies, and fitness influencers showing off toned bodies. These images create an illusion of perfection, making it easy to compare ourselves to an unrealistic standard. What many people don't realize is that most of what we see online is heavily filtered, edited, and posed. The lighting, angles, and even digital retouching make those flawless looks almost impossible to achieve in real life. Yet, our brains register them as real, and we unconsciously start believing that we don't measure up. Psychological studies have shown that this constant exposure to unrealistic beauty standards can lead to a decrease in self-esteem. When we compare ourselves to what we see online, we often feel inadequate, as if we are not attractive, successful, or happy enough. This phenomenon is known as social comparison theory, where people determine their self-worth based on comparisons with others. The problem is, these comparisons are based on an illusion, not reality. The more time people spend scrolling through idealized images, the worse they tend to feel about themselves. Another major factor that contributes to the negative impact of social media on body image is the use of filters and photo editing apps. Many influencers and celebrities alter their appearances to look slimmer, enhance certain features, or smooth out imperfections. While this may seem harmless at first, it creates an unattainable beauty standard that leads people to question their own natural looks. The more we are exposed to these unrealistic representations, the more we may feel pressured to conform to an ideal that doesn't actually exist. Even more concerning is the way social media algorithms work. These platforms are designed to show us content that keeps us engaged, meaning that if we interact with images of fitness models, beauty influencers, or diet-related content, we are likely to see more of the same. This creates a dangerous cycle where our feed becomes saturated with content that makes us feel inadequate, pushing us deeper into self-doubt and insecurity. For many people, this can lead to body dysmorphia, eating disorders, and anxiety over their physical appearance. But it's not just body image that social media affects, it also impacts our self-esteem in other ways. Seeing others constantly achieving milestones, going on exotic vacations, or appearing happy in relationships can make us feel like our own lives are not exciting enough. We start to believe that we are falling behind or that we are not as successful as others, even though most of what is posted online is only a highlight reel. People rarely share their struggles, failures, or insecurities, which gives the false impression that their lives are perfect while ours are not. So, what can we do to protect our mental health and develop a healthier relationship with social media? The first step is awareness. Recognizing that much of what we see online is curated and unrealistic helps us detach our self-worth from the content we consume. When we understand that influencers and celebrities use filters, professional lighting, and even digital enhancements, we stop comparing ourselves to an unattainable standard. Another crucial strategy is to curate your feed. Follow accounts that promote body positivity, self-love, and realistic representations of beauty. Unfollow or mute accounts that make you feel insecure or pressured to look a certain way. Surrounding yourself with uplifting and empowering content can make a significant difference in how you perceive yourself. Limiting screen time can also be a powerful tool. Spending less time scrolling through social media and more time engaging in real-life activities can help improve self-esteem and mental well-being. Try setting boundaries, such as avoiding social media first thing in the morning or before bed, and replacing screen time with hobbies, exercise, or face-to-face social interactions. Additionally, practicing self-compassion is key. Remind yourself that your value is not determined by likes, comments, or followers. Social media metrics do not define your worth, intelligence, or beauty. Shift your focus from external validation to internal self-acceptance, and appreciate yourself for who you truly are. It's also important to promote positive conversations about social media's impact on mental health. Encourage friends, family, and followers to be mindful of their online consumption and to question unrealistic beauty and success standards. Open discussions about the pressures of social media can help create a supportive environment where people feel less alone in their struggles. Ultimately, the goal is not to completely abandon social media, but to use it in a way that serves you rather than harms you. Be mindful of the content you consume, question the authenticity of what you see, and remind yourself that real beauty and happiness come from within, not from online validation. So, the next time you find yourself feeling down because of what you see on social media, take a step back and ask yourself, am I comparing my real life to someone else's highlight reel? Am I measuring my worth based on an illusion? If so, it's time to change the way you interact with social media and take control of your self-esteem and body image. Remember, you are enough just as you are, and no amount of filters or likes can change that.